welcome back to my channel. My name is Marisa and I'm here on YouTube to talk about all things curly hair. Today's video is pretty exciting because it's a new product release. And this new product is from one of my favourite brands, and if you have been subscribed to me for long, or if you follow me on any of my other platforms, then you'll know that this is one of my favourite brands because I'm always using it, always talking about it. You've guessed it, it's Curlsmith. So either you are here to watch this video because you want to know about this release because you're already aware of it and you want to hear my thoughts, or you've just clicked through and you're wondering what the new product release is. So I shall put you out of your misery. Curlsmith Bonding Oil. And so as you can tell by the purple label, that is an extension of their strength line. So they have 3 different lines with 3 different coloured labels, and the strength line is one that is all about strengthening your hair. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we've got. There is the bottle, Bonding Oil. So in this video I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this product. I'm going to give you a little bit of information why it is not the same as any other oil that you buy, what makes this one different and special, and I'm also going to show you my wash day from today and 2 different ways to use the bonding oil. So let's get to it. So what is the bonding oil for? It is a finishing product, so it's designed to be used on dry hair rather than on wet hair as a styling product. And what it is there for is to seal in the moisture. It can seal dry, split ends, and also it's absolutely brilliant for scrunching out the crunch. You know, when you've done your routine and your hair's got that crispy, crunchy kind of outer coating on it, that's where this oil really comes into its own, because sometimes you might find you scrunch out that crunch and you get excess frizz. Well, this is going to stop that from happening and also be sealing your hair at the same time. So I'm first of all just going to get on really quickly and show you exactly how I do that and how I did that on today's wash day. And I'm going to show you my whole styling routine, including a tip for if you see frizz start to appear as you are diffusing your hair. Okay, so here I am with my freshly washed and conditioned hair, and I'm starting with the Bouncy Strength Volume Foam, which is also part of the Curlsmith Strength line, scrunching that right in, and I'm going to add a bit more and scrunch it into the other side, and also add a little bit to my roots because it's a volume foam and I want to get some of that in at my roots there. And I just do a lot of scrunching on my wash days, and I find I've tried various things, but I really find this is the best way for my hair to distribute the product and help my curls. Now I'm adding some of the Hydra Style Flexi Jelly, which is from the Curlsmith Scalp line, one of my all-time favourite gels. It's just got the perfect balance of hold and bounciness, and it's not heavy. I just absolutely love it. And again, I'm just scrunching that in. I'm doing what I like to call flip styling with all these products, where I just flip my head from side to side and upside down, glaze the product over and give it a good old scrunch. And you can really, as I scrunch in the products, you can start to see that the clumps really plump up and start forming. And that is pretty much it for styling. Now what I'm going to do is, after a little bit more scrunching, I'm going to start diffusing using my Dyson. And I always start with the roots because it stops the weight of the wet hair pulling the roots down and making them flat. So I use my fingers just to lift those roots gently, and not forgetting the roots underneath as well. And just hover diffusing, pointing the diffuser at my roots and giving them a good old dry. Then when I have finished with that hover diffusing of the roots, when I feel that they're pretty much there, I will start cupping the diffuser into my hair like that and drying those lengths. And you'll see as I do this that the curls start to shrink up and tighten as they dry. So I carry on diffusing probably till it's about 70 to 80% dry, but as you can actually see in the video, look at the top layer, you can see some frizz is starting to form. So what I do at this point in my wash day is something called the Smasters method. So I'm using some of the Curlsmith souffle, a tiny bit with wet hands, and then I smooth over that frizz and gently scrunch it in, breaking a little bit the cast that's already there, but you don't have to worry because the cast will reform. So just doing that until my hands start to feel sticky, adding more water and another tiny bit of product, emulsifying that in my hands and smoothing over the frizz.
This method is absolutely amazing if you start to see frizz forming on your wash day. The Smasters method will really, really fix it for you. And then if there's a few bits not behaving, I just finger curl them gently into place, and then I'll go ahead and finish up diffusing until it is completely dry. So now my hair is completely 100% dry, as you can see, and I have got a bit of a crispy cast made from those products. So I'm using just 1 pump of the bonding oil to start with, rubbed into my hands. Oh my goodness, it does smell divine, like all Curlsmith products. And then I'm scrunching it into my hair to break that crunchy, crispy cast that we all walked around with in the 90s and reveal the kind of soft, lovely, luscious, bouncy curls that are hiding underneath, and all it takes is a scrunch. But some people do really find that this method of scrunching out the crunch can make their hair extra frizzy or kind of make the curl lose definition, but using the bonding oil can stop that frizz from happening, and like we've said, just really seal in the moisture. So I give it a good scrunch and a fluff upside down. Look at all that shine and bounce. Oh my goodness, what a wash day this was. You can just see the shine right there. And there you go, a shot of the back. So shiny and bouncy and happy.
So one of the things that I am particularly excited about with the bonding oil is that it is weightless. It is really, really lightweight. My hair is fine, very fine even, and it doesn't weigh my hair down, as you can see. It does not look weighed down or greasy at all. I've got plenty of volume and tons of shine. So it does not weigh down even fine hair. So if you have fine hair, or if you find that oils and things tend to weigh your hair down, then this one doesn't, or it certainly doesn't for me. And that's how it's been formulated. It's been formulated to be very lightweight, to add shine. And because it's part of the strength line, that means that it targets the hair bonds to repair the hair from the inside, but also it contains protein to strengthen the hair as well and improve elasticity. Now, what's really interesting about this oil is there are a few things about this oil that are different from other oils on the market. So basically, on the market there are 2 different types of hair oil. You have your natural oils, the pure kind of raw natural oils like Jamaican black castor oil, like almond oil, jojoba oil, ones like that, which a lot of people do use on their hair, sometimes with great effect. But when you're using a raw natural oil like that, it's usually quite heavy and it can tend to weigh the hair down. And those pure natural oils can be difficult for the hair to absorb, so they can sit on the hair a bit more and build up on the hair quite easily. The other type of hair oil that's very easily available on the market is a silicone-based hair oil. So although it says oil on the front, actually, usually if you look at the top 2 or 3 ingredients, you'll see that it's actually a high proportion of these oils are actually silicone. And we know that silicone can build up on the hair as well. But silicone-based oils have positives. They're usually very quick to dry and they're usually quite lightweight. But the bonding oil has been formulated to have like the best of both. So it's 100% silicone free. There are no silicones in this product. But it's quick drying, it's very lightweight, it's easily absorbed into the hair, and it's also not gonna weigh your hair down like natural oils can, and it's not gonna build up on your hair the way that natural oils and silicone oils can. So really, it's a very, very clever little bottle of oil. Now, we all know that split ends can't be repaired. You have to cut out split ends if you want rid of them. However, certain products can diminish the look of split ends. They can help to kind of smooth them and make your hair look healthier. And that is another thing that this oil can do. So if you do have some damage and you're just hanging on to it, it can certainly make those split ends look smoother and healthier. But it doesn't just make your hair look healthier. As I mentioned before, it actually targets those hair bonds. So that's what's inside your hair. So I've already showed you one way that you can use this oil for scrunching out the crunch, but there's another way that I like to use this oil, and I'm going to show you that one now. Okay, so this is my day 3 hair, and as you can see, it's looking good. Like, I've got some great curls and definition, but I also do have kind of frizz, and there's certain sections that are just a bit frizzier and just a little bit lackluster. So the new Curlsmith bonding oil is perfect for using on dry hair. And with all oils, with me having fine hair, I tend to always be very sparing with them. So start with really small amounts and you can always build up. Ooh, half a squirt there. And oh, it smells so good. So what I like to do is just gently kind of smooth over that halo frizz, which we all get, right? And just smooth it down. And it's straight away, like I don't know if that's showing on camera, I can straight away see that I've got more shine just from doing that. And then you can start to actually just smooth it over individual curls. If you've got any sort of fluffy bits that need to be reincorporated back into curls, then you can do that just with, like I say, a little bit of this on your hands. Just the parts that need it, really. You don't have to do all the curls in your head, just the ones that need a little bit extra. So it's a great way of making your curls last longer without having to go and do like a full refresh or without adding any water, like re-wetting your hair. You don't have any drying time with this. You just literally smooth over a little bit of the oil and that is you, you're done. Give it a bit of a scrunch. And then a little bit of a fluff in at the roots, and that is it. I mean, that's so quick and easy, but I can definitely see the difference in the shine and a reduction in frizz as well. So that's another great way to use the bonding oil to just smooth over your day 2, day 3 hair. So let me know in the comments, are you going to give this oil a go? If you are, don't forget that you can use the code Marisa10 for 10% off your first order on curlsmith.com, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Once you have got your hands on it and given it a try, then please let me know what you think. As I think you can probably tell, I've been really impressed by this. I haven't used many oils in my routine for probably the last couple of years. I did used to towards the start of my healthy hair journey. I haven't been so much recently. So when I got this in the post, I thought, oh, okay. But I have been really impressed, and I do really love to use this, especially for scrunching out the crunch. It really, as you can see, just adds so much shine and helps my hair to kind of lock in all the goodness from the wash day products. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Bye!